Well, would you look who it is? It's your boy. Actually, it's you looking at me. Anyway, hello and welcome back to the Day in the Life vlog. As you can see, it's nighttime. The nighttime vibe is up, the red lights are on, and that is because your boy made a mistake when he started filming this morning. He forgot to switch the vlog back to autofocus. And so the intro was not in focus, but I don't want to dabble in that too much longer. I'm just going to redo the intro. So anyway, we're going to act like it's daytime. Just play along with me, okay? So anyway, welcome to a day in the life of a six-figure agency owner, I guess. Today was a big work day. So if you enjoy the marketing stuff, then you'll enjoy it. We had quite a few things to do for work. We got up earlier than we usually do because we went to bed earlier than we usually do. And that resulted in us having a more productive morning, believe it or not. Got up, had like 4 or 5 videos to review from the team, gave some revisions. A part of the day was, oh my gosh, my phone just died. That's crazy. And then other than that, we simply built out like 30 or 50 ad creatives. But I don't want to spoil too much. You're just gonna have to watch the vlog. So anyway, welcome back, and I hope you enjoyed the first one. If you're watching the second one, you're a real one. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this vlog. So bear with me. It might be a little choppy at first, but it definitely catches up. And at the end, you meet one of my longtime homies who started a podcast. He's done a few episodes now, so it's not like he just started it. But I went on the podcast, and that episode was insane. But that podcast should be out in the next 2 weeks from recording this today. I don't know when this is going to be posted. Hopefully soon. But anyway, enjoy the episode 2 of Day in My Life. Peace. All right, so right after that, someone wanted to hop on a little call with me to go over some ads. So let's see how this goes. Hello, hello.
Yo, what's going on, man?
You nailed it right on the head. Like the creative, I would even say it's 80. I would say it's 90% of it. The rest is gonna be like, I always say marketing is like 10% tactics and 90% psychology. And the best way to get someone to take action is through the creative. Well then, I hope maybe we learned something today. That was, let me fix this. So that was one of my advertising clients, Zach. He actually runs a content agency himself in the Jupiter area, just a little north of here. And well, you know, I do his paid ads. We started a month ago. We've only spent, $400 on it. So in the ads world, that's really not a lot, especially when you're selling a $2,000 ticket item or more. But yeah, that call was going over the new ads we just launched, and it's going over the new ads we need to film. Again, ads is like 10% tactics of, oh, you need this campaign with this ad set structure and these, no. Like that's like 10% of the process. 90% is what creative are we doing? What's our offer? What's our positioning? What's our marketing angle? It's more psychologically based. And so until someone points out maybe a better way to put that, I believe good marketing that leads to high conversion rates is essentially 10% tactics and 90% psychology tactics to get someone to make the click and click the video and fill out the form and contact us. And then sales is literally just helping people realize that this is the best decision for them to fix their problems and solutions. I'm gonna get back to work. Well, actually, I'm gonna go grab a coffee, drink some water, and then, yeah, I'll be at this desk for the next 3 hours until I leave to go do the podcast. Anyway, deuces, bye. Coffee acquired. It is 1:04, so get about 3 hours of solid work in, which I think people underestimate how much they can get done if they just do like 3 hours of actual focused work. Yeah, like 3 hours. Some people will spend 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours scrolling on their phone. So you have time. You literally have time. It's ridiculous to me when people say, I don't have time. Yes, you do. You have time. You just don't have priorities. That's what you don't have. Okay. All right. Well, hello everyone. Is this not on auto? Oh my gosh. Whoops, sorry about that, guys. So a lot of the clips are more than likely not going to be in complete focus, but we're not going to refilm it because we're busy. Anyway, I finished doing, I want to say like 50 ad creatives. It might be 30. I kind of exaggerate this. It's between 30 and 50 different ad variations. Exported them, uploaded them up to Facebook Media or the Media Library in Facebook Ads Manager. And then, I don't know, I kind of got the bug to post a story, which I generally do on a daily basis. And so I went ahead and posted because honestly, it's worth noting. I mean, honestly, it's a big feat, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. But that's why I wanted to. So I posted this story, which is basically, let me turn this volume down. But basically it's this story of me saying like, Cade, how many ad variations do we need to be testing? And then it's just me scrolling through like all 30 ad variations I just made. And then it's like, okay, and then it's like them. It's kind of like a story of a story. You get what I'm saying? But then it's like them, but do they actually capture seller leads? Us. This is the last 60 days, so you tell me. And then it's like $89 million in captured sales volume. So basically, if you're not familiar with real estate, it's like, if you sell $1 million home, that's $1 million in sales volume. So, and then it just all adds together. So in the last 60 days, we've captured over $89 million in sales volume in the local area. These are all local seller leads. And then it's, okay, and then it's like them, okay, but I'm sure they aren't quality leads and I have to sift through a bunch of them. And then it's like our cold call team. And then it's literally a recorded call of us acquiring a $4.2 million listing. So, yeah, and then I did like a shameless plug here at the end, which was just like me saying like, it's pretty obvious what we do. We're gonna capture leads if you want to capture leads. If you already have leads, we're gonna process them, call them, text them, email them until we qualify them or book an appointment, whatever it is, right? So that was basically the whole story. And now it's 3:46. I need to go pick up my car. Hopefully it's ready because I don't want to have to drive back and that whole thing. But yeah, hopefully it's ready. And then I'm gonna actually get some Chipotle because I've ate zero all day. I've just had coffee and water, which is better than most days. Well, coffee is usually a regular thing. It's the water that's the new addition. That's the day, guys. I don't know what you want. I'm not driving Ferraris yet. I'm not doing any of that stuff. You know, but I've told a few people this. It's like, once my lifestyle, because of all the hard work I'm doing in my business right now, starts elevating, then you're gonna see maybe cooler vlogs. But this is where we're starting, and I would say we're starting at a pretty good point. I wish I would have vlogged like 6 years ago when I was starting a drop shipping store and running my first Facebook ads, and then, you know, being broke as hell and trying to be like a travel content creator. And then also, well, I actually do have a vlog of me being a travel content creator, or like, you know, travel like adventure guy. Go check it out. But yeah, that was like 2 years ago. But before that was like me developing skill. Like, I wish I had those vlogs, but this type of thing wasn't really a thing yet. So anyway, here we are today, where you don't get to see some of the lowest points in my life. Let's just put it that way, unfortunately. But anyway, we're here where we are. We're not complaining. We know it's a journey. We're in love with the journey. Like, I could achieve, I'm honestly, I want you to listen to this closely, because I mean it in the way I mean it, not in the way you hear it. So listen. I'm actually like scared. Scared's not the best word to use, but part of me is a little scared to achieve my like biggest goals and aspirations, because then the journey for that goal and aspiration is going to be over. Now, I don't want to say this because your reality, like at that point, if you think that way, you're like scared to achieve your goals, then you're never going to achieve them. So that's the part I don't mean intentionally. I'm trying to demonstrate a point here. But there is a part of me that is kind of like, I just want to keep going on the journey. I want to have this big goal right now, which is like, you know, realistically, let me be real, is like $30,000 a month. That's like the goal, right? But that's a revenue goal. I would say the real goal is getting 10 clients onto my LeadKeep AI software and agency for either like lead generation with a referral fee or like lead processing for a referral fee. So that's like the, whatchamacallit, that's the real goal, is like 10 clients in one of those two or both formats. And I know once I get there, I'll be doing more money monthly than I could probably ever imagine myself to do at just 10. Or at least the 30,000 mark. I'm pretty certain that's how that would work. But once I get there, I'm gonna be like, man, because I know once I hit these goals, it's not like I'm gonna be like, like just completely content and happy with life. Like I'm almost be in a way like depressed. I hope you understand what I'm saying and you're not thinking I'm like scared to accomplish my goals or go after my dreams or anything like that, or kind of dial it back on the ambition. No, I just know once I get there, it's not like I've reached the top of the mountain. I've just kind of maybe got to a ledge, and it's a mountain that never ends until you die, right? It's like I've got to this really nice ledge with an amazing viewpoint where I can take some sick pics or maybe a nice video. But yeah, and then there's just way more mountain to climb. But the path I'm on right now to get this ledge is like really fun. It's stressful, don't get me wrong. And I wake up on a daily basis not wanting to do shit, not wanting to do anything. Like yesterday, it was like 4 o'clock and I'm like, I'm not, I need to sleep. I need to do like something. I need to relax and not do any work. Let my brain fix itself and just kind of digress, call it. So anyway, I don't want to keep rambling on, but hopefully you got the message I'm trying to portray here. But now, like I said, I'm going to go change and get ready for the podcast, go Uber, pick up my car, all that stuff. And you're going to come with me. So goodbye for now. Alrighty, we are now on the hand cam. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't seen, this is my like brain room. This is where I do all my like brainstorming, and then I have my $150,000 a month funnel. I'm not gonna say that so I can be in YouTube's good graces, but you understand what the last word said. Yeah, this is my brain room, but this is I'm just packing everything up here because I'm bringing this camera to be my individual camera on the podcast, because as far as I've seen, he just has one wide camera of like 2 people in the frame, and I want my own individual shot so I can cut it up into short form clips and all that good stuff. Yeah, so I have my bag, I have my other lens in here, which is going to be the lens I use. I have a tripod just in case, and then I need my phone tripod so I can get good like BTS of the podcast itself. But other than that, it's time to go. I ordered the Uber, so not a lot of time to waste. Peace. Okay, we are out of the Uber. We're back at La Car. And now we're gonna go get some food and then drive down to Boca. It's gonna be like a 45-minute drive, so I also need to get gas apparently. But this is part of the process of going and doing anything in South Florida, especially during the wintertime when it's crazy traffic. So anyway, we're gonna get food first, gas second, and then enjoy the nice 45-minute ride. Maybe put a podcast on, we'll see. Anyway, I will see you at the podcast. All right, we are at the podcast. Homie Tanner is here. Look at this setup. I mean, the setup, guys.
Check the setup.
Look how legit it is. It actually looks like we know what we're doing sometimes, right?
Sometimes we try.
Sometimes. But anyway, yeah, Tanner is an old, bro, like 2 years ago, homie?
Yeah, 2-3 years ago, shark dive.
Yeah, met him up on Instagram first and then invited you to go shark dive.
Palm, yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I know Tanner, and we've both kind of just took our businesses to the next level since
Cade dropped off the planet, bro. Cade went into a 6-month hibernation phase, and we're about to dive right into it.
We're gonna get in deep. So anyway, I'll probably flash like one clip from that here, and y'all are gonna have to go watch the full podcast on
YouTube.
Homeboy's YouTube. So you'll just see the clips on my page, but you got to go see the full episode on Homeboys. Yeah. What is it? It's Modern what?
The Modern Creator Podcast.
The Modern Creator
Modern Creator Podcast.
Modern Creator Podcast. Go check it out on YouTube in what, like 2-3 weeks?
Should be out, honestly, hopefully next week.
Next week. Yeah, so by the time this is up, it should be up. So anyway, we're going to get into it now. Peace.
I hired a team of clippers, bro.
Yeah. I say that's what my team's building out right now is we hired someone just to do clips, and then he's sending it to the editor, sending it to me to approve the clip, and then the editors are going in and like chopping it out.
Gotcha. So that's exactly what we're doing. And this clipper, this first team, this guy is charging me like nothing. I think I'm doing like $8.50 for like 90 videos.
I would say it's the pacing.
But it's a good base start.
He has the skills to be really good.
Yes,
and
exactly.
that's where I found like
so when I
look
saw
for
it, I was
editors.
super excited. So I just want to I have on payroll now.
They're able to be creative on their own. I guess that's probably what it is.
Yeah, no, you gotta be able to take your own like
their
initiative. Like I can't walk you through everything like holding your hand. I got shit to do. That's why I'm trying to hire you. So I didn't know you were a Texas guy. So,
I was in Texas growing up for like just like my whole childhood, teenage years, all that stuff. I tried to move to Florida a few times, 3 to be exact. Third time actually worked. Okay. First time moved in with my dad after my parents split. Yeah, I could make those irresponsible decisions. Now I can't do that.
Like your parents must have been very supportive.
Mom was supportive in the sense of like she didn't try to force me to go to college. She didn't try to force me to do like anything I want. She just wanted me to be able to like make my own money however I was doing that, whether it was like serving or she saw I was like ambitious and taking a lot of action, building websites and being ambitious about this online money thing or that online money thing or this service business thing. I mean, I was a business hopper when I started.
Yeah, obviously you don't just start with a 6-figure agency. You build. When you moved to Florida the first time, at what point did you say, all right, I failed, I gotta go back?
Yeah, that's where I really learned how to run like paid media. I originally got fired from my first agency. I like applied and worked at.
Really? Why'd you get fired?
Well, I just try and understand this company's problems and these companies' problems, because that's what a good marketer does, is they just market not being in pain with X problem that you're having. By the way, all your favorite creators are broke. In the travel content space, like
every travel content
creator.
They're selling their LUTs, guys. They're selling their LUTs.
Bro, not even. They're selling their bodies.
Yeah, again, your systems blow me away. That's crazy, and that's all done through your LeadKeep AI.
LeadKeep AI is the software, but Agent Growth Club is the agency that kind of does either lead capture or the team behind LeadKeep AI. Alrighty, we just finished the 1.5 hour long podcast, and this was Homeboy's longest podcast ever, right?
Homeboy's longest podcast to date so far, episode 4, 1.5 hours.
I could be extremely biased with it, but how do you feel like the podcast went?
I thought it was phenomenal. I mean, bro, like after I chatted with you the other night, I was like, we need to take this on to a podcast because other people need to hear this, like what this guy's up to. Disappeared for 6 months. He's back, better than ever.
I'm doing my best.
Absolutely crushing it, to say the least. And if you want to find out how, you're gonna have to watch the podcast. But yeah, bro. I mean, that was insane. I thought it went so well.
I've done a bunch of mock podcasts because I offer it through like my agency to like get content and stuff. Yeah. We use it for ads or organic, but I've never been a guest.
Really? Well, there's a first for everything. I popped your cherry then.
Yeah, literally, bro, and I appreciate it. It felt good. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to check in right after the pod so you can get our initial feedback and ideas.
Yeah, this is raw, uncut. We literally just wrapped this up, but it was phenomenal. You guys are going to see the short form content real soon. Yeah, so anyway, I'm actually going to end the day in the life right here. I don't think there's a better place to do it. All right, beautiful. In the studio. Because I'm just going to go home and watch some anime and eat some food. So there's not really anything else. Attack on the Titan.
Yeah. No, I've already seen that one like twice. But anyway,
that one.
This is going to be the end of let me bring this a little closer. This is going to be the end of this day in the life. I hope you enjoyed the marketing, the mindset, and obviously meeting Tanner, the homie. You're going to see him more.
Meet you guys, yeah.
But without further ado, I'm going to end it with how I always end it, and that is, do not let the emotions of today rob you of your success tomorrow. Peace.